So in this video, I'm going to read a comment that I read these comments word for word each and every time because it actually is kind of awesome to see people relate to me and everything and make me feel that I'm not the only one, which really the whole reason why I make these videos is to hopefully help people that are in the same situation, Again, I mean, for any of you who's just watching now, it's like I'm 25. My last relationship was 2.5 years ago. I mean, I've stayed abstinent for the past 2.5 years. Like, I just don't like hookups. I don't do any of that bullshit. Just, I've had my fun, just not that way. It sucks that a lot of people are relating to the fact of not finding relationships and being single being the new norm and everything. But this comment, I'm going to read entirely here. So I'm not going to call out the person, but I definitely, if you're watching this video, you're subscribed, or you're just watching this video, or if you even see this video ever, I want to say thank you, for real. I think the point of this channel is to create a community, a huge community, hopefully one day, and just kind of grow upon each other and just say, hey, everything will be all right. Reading out the comment here. I'm 30. Providing for my wife and 2 boys is the best feeling ever, man. Having kids levels you up to an unimaginable degree. Trust me, find a traditional woman who loves and honors God, and the rest will fall into place. It's work, but it 100% pays off. It's what us men are supposed to do: protect, preside, provide. Good luck, man. You've got this. Don't pass up the blessing of having a family of your own. Otherwise, you'll be 70 years old filled with regret. I'll comment on this real quick. That was the most sentimental comment I think I've ever read in my entire life. What I love about this is that I'm now finding comments from people who are older than me. Maybe not like a lot older, but just a few years older, because, I think a lot of the times you get to yourself and think like, this is never going to work out. This is never going to happen, blah, blah, blah. And it's truly heartwarming. It's like you're seeing it from somebody who is 5 years older than me and has a wife and has 2 boys. And this is one thing I'll say. It's that, like, I do agree. Like, I feel like I'm not being sexist in any way, but I genuinely mean this. I think, like, having women jobs versus men's jobs, or wife and husband jobs, like, obviously there can be a mix, right? But I genuinely think that the happiest way anybody can live, and especially the man, okay? I don't think this will ever go away, because I'll teach my sons the same thing. A man is supposed to provide, protect, and preside. And that's just simply it. It's like, by no means do I think that, like, it's bad if my girlfriend or wife or fiance, whatever, would be making more than me. No, I don't care. Honestly, I'd be very proud. I'd be very happy. But I do also think that sometimes it's like, it's super positive in a moral aspect of the men providing, right? And, the woman taking care of the family. And we do everything we can as men to help out. But yeah, I mean, if I'm 70 and don't have a family, I will be regretful, for sure. I mean, that's why I'm, like, scared for people in my family that just don't have kids yet, or, like, not even married. It's scary, but it happens. Second thing is, with this comment is, these comments are worth gold. Between all the BS videos telling you should stay single your entire life, there is little truth behind it, because you should stay alone instead of dealing with westernized, manipulated women. Finding a traditional woman, not westernized woman, is the way to go. Looks don't matter much. Character is much more important, especially these days. We are not built to stay alone. Family is extremely important, and this is the way we do. I 50-50 agree with this. I think looks do matter a little, actually quite a bit, because obviously it's falling into the physical attraction. Like, I made a video saying, is physical attraction important? And I read a comment that was like, somebody was with them for 2 years, and it's like, when you're doing the deed, like, it's important to be physically attracted to them. That's place of looks. Like, I feel like looks do matter a little bit. I mean, character is obviously much more important, but you want to have the looks too. So that way you could be like, hey, babe, like, you look super, super attractive. Like, I love you. Or something like that, right? But you know what? I agree with the whole westernized and manipulated women versus the traditional one. It's just like, it's hard to find it in the US because it's like, you don't want somebody so strict. This is just my views. You don't want somebody so strict to where it interferes with what you kind of want. But you want someone enough to where it's like, they're not, to not sugarcoat it, a whore. They're not a slut. They're just a woman that just likes being a woman and also has a moral compass versus a whore compass. You know, I don't know, bro. It's like, I think one of the biggest things in life is to have a family and stuff. But I mean, you know, when you're this in your mid-20s and you still can't find anybody, or if you try and find somebody and it just doesn't work out and stuff like that, it's just like, what do you do? You know? I don't know, dude. It's just, I wish more people weren't relating to this, in all honesty, but this is like the most pitch perfect comment, most down to earth comment I've ever read. And, you know, I hope I do find someone. And I hope if you're watching this, I hope you do find your person too. Even if you're older than me or especially younger than me. It's just, in this world, this goes for women right now, there are men that are built to be husbands and fathers. And in this world, there are women who are built to be wives and mothers. And then there's those people that are built to just be men and women. So, I know this might be kind of an interesting video, but I think it's the most sentimental I've ever read in my entire life. And I appreciate you guys interacting. It's heartwarming to me because I do feel alone a lot of the time. So, thank you so much for watching. So, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and let's make this community even bigger than what it can be, or what I ever could imagine it to be, and hopefully we can help each other out.